who's got Rutter's body.
Here you are, boss. Big Town Terrace Apartments. And if you should ask me, it is one classy joint for a hideout.
A locality has very little to do with the class of tenants residing therein, Harry.
You're right, Steve, but wouldn't you know Dick Rutter'd pick a layout like this for his jam?
He would. And I just hope this is it. Let's go in and call on the lady in question.
You want I should stick around, boss?
Yes, Harry, wait here. We'll be out in half an hour. Or not at all.
And in case of emergency, I'll come right in after you waving my little wand.
That monkey wrench is going to get you in trouble one of these days, Harry.
Speaking of trouble, I hope you have not forgotten to remember that character which was eavesdropping on your conversation outside Mozart's joint.
No, we haven't forgotten him, Harry. Unless I'm greatly mistaken, I think we'll meet him upstairs.
Are we going right up or be announced, Steve?
We're going to arrive unannounced, Lorelei. But if this place has a receptionist, I think we'll stop and buy a little information about our hostess and her guests.
Hello, Big Town Terrace Apartments. Sorry, madam. Mr. Ardsley no longer resides here. I'm sorry, madam. He likewise promised me a mink coat, but all I ever seen was a skunk going out the door. Goodbye.
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. May I be of any service to you?
I'd like a little confidential information, if you can spare it.
Oh, are you a process server?
Oh, no. Sorry.
A detective?
Sorry, wrong again.
Well, don't be sorry. You don't look like one.
Thanks. What do I look like?
Like you were going to try talking me into something.
Would you mind?
You could always try.
All right. What about the young lady in 7B, Miss Myra Winslow?
Well, she isn't as young as she looks, and that hair comes out of a bottle.
Oh, I never met the lady.
There's some question about that, too.
I hear she likes horses.
Yeah, but she likes men better.
Have you seen her going out with any lately?
No. That's funny. Now that you mention it, I haven't seen her going out at all in a couple of days.
Has she had any visitors?
Not that I know of. Except Marty, and he ain't a visitor.
Oh, who's Marty?
He's her chauffeur. That's what she says. But if you ask me, I think he's really a gangster.
Oh, thanks very much. Is Miss Winslow alone at the moment?
Well, as far as I know. But there's a service elevator from the garage in the basement. And some very peculiar personages come in that way.
Thanks again. I'll remember that.
You're welcome. And are you sure you're not a detective or something?
Oh, no. I'm Steve Wilson of the Illustrated Press, and here's something for your trouble.
Oh, well, thank you, but that isn't really necessary, Mr. Wilson.
I'll keep it just the same.
Are you married?
So I've been told, to a newspaper.
Well, I'm married to the switchboard, so in case you should need anything, I'm here from 6 to 1.
I'll put that down in my little book of V numbers.
The name's Cora.
Okay, Cora. I'll phone you if I need any more information.
You're thinking about going up to see that Myra Winslow now?
Yeah, but first I'm going out to get my guardian.
Guardian? You mean bodyguard?
Well, in a manner of speaking, and on certain occasions, you might call Miss Lorelei Kilburn exactly that.
Well, hello again, gorgeous. On you, that velvet job looks terrific.
Thanks.
Do I get slapped around some more now, or do we wait for Marty the Hooper to come back with his silent slugger?
I'm sorry, Rudder. You're a new type, and I lost my temper. Want a drink?
No, thanks, sweetheart. I'll toast thee with mine eyes. The last time I tried one of your cheering cups, I went round and round the clock.
I'm sorry about that Mickey I gave you. Besides, I don't want you out cold. I want you to tell me who got Louis 50 grand.
The same person who got Louis.
Who did?
And if I were to say I don't know...
I'd say you were a liar.
I was afraid that might be your attitude.
Rudder, I staked Louis to 5 G's, and he rolled it up into 50. Then somebody rolled the roll off him and rolled him in the ditch.
So?
Look, I'll still be making money splitting 50-50 with you if you help me get that roll.
Untie me, and I'll roll it around my mind, beautiful.
Listen, wise guy, you've had plenty of time to think it over.
I gotta walk around and think, baby. In fact, right now, I could do my best thinking in a barber's chair. I need a shave.
You'll need more than a barber to fix your face when Marty gets back and gives you a workout.
Yeah, I got a notion he likes to work on guys.
That's right. He says it kind of soothes his nerves.
Incidentally, hasn't it occurred to you Marty might have worked on Lucky Louie? Just for his nerves, of course.
Marty? You're crazy.
Am I? Marty works for you. He knew you were staking Louie. He must have known Louie made a killing at the track, so 1 and 1 make... speak of the devil.
Shut up. You give me ideas.
Hey, ideas like that plus a gun like that can get you the hot seat, sweetheart. You better untie me.
Nothing doing, and shut up about your idea about Marty till I see what he's got to say.
Okay, gorgeous, but don't say I didn't warn you.
Yeah? That you, Marty?
Yeah.
Oh, what did you get around town? Hey, who are you?
I'm the exterminator, lady. I hear you've been complaining about...
Get out of here. I didn't call for nobody. Who's that with?
Miss Kilburn, my assistant.
Who specializes in ladybugs.
What a comedy. The idea you're pushing your way into my apartment.
We're looking for a pest known in the bug world as the rutter moth.
Yes, quite the pest. Gets into things. You've no idea what he can do to a lady's wardrobe.
Oh, I get it now. You're Steve Wilson.
Well, Steve, your reputation really is growing.
Somebody must have warned her we'd show up.
Where are you keeping Dick Rutter, Miss Winslow?
Right in my room. However, in case you haven't noticed, I also have a gun.
How could we miss?
So try thinking twice before getting ideas about taking him out of here till Marty the Hoof gets back.
Marty. So that's his name. I thought a little coughing was just the touch needed to get you to open the door.
What do you know about Marty?
Very little, but we expect to find out a lot more when he arrives.
So do I, Wilson. So open that door and we'll wait for him in the other room with your pal Rutter.
Aren't you going to a lot of dangerous trouble to get your share of Louis' 50,000, Miss Winslow?
That's my business. Get going. Open that door.
That kind of business can lead to murder. Have you thought about that?
Let me worry about that. Inside.
Well, hello, Steve. And the Lorelei, beautiful as ever.
Hello, Dick. You certainly look natural, posed on that love seat.
Oh, Steve, is this a spot for Dusty Miller's camera?
We'd all be happier if you had a gun.
I don't think this calls for gunplay, Rutter.
That's what you think. Don't look now, but we've got another guest. That goes for you, too, gorgeous.
What are you talking about?
By the door behind you, if you look carefully.
Yeah.
Marty, how'd you get in here?
Come in the back entrance before you let these nosy dopes in the front. Give me that gun, Myra, before you get hurt with it.
I will not.
Got a girl. Now get over there with the rest of them dopes.
Marty, what's the idea?
Look, baby. I've been here long enough to hear this other guy trying to put a bee in your ear about me being a guy that's got Louis' roll.
Wait a minute, Marty. You don't think I swallowed that?
If you don't get over there, you'll swallow something else.
Come on, Miss Winslow. You forgot to learn the rules before you started playing the game.
You oughtn't to have kept your nose out of this, too, Wilson.
Yes, you may be right, Marty. But since I'm in, let's play it out.
Stay put, wise guy. I got all the chips in this gun. And I'm playing them to win.
Thus, Steve faces a showdown with the desperate Marty. And in a moment, we'll come to the exciting climax of tonight's story, brought to you by Lifebuoy Health Soap. Remarkable, amazing. Yes, it's all of that. But doctors have proved it. Lifebuoy, with its purifying ingredient, gets skin cleaner. Stops BO as no other leading soap can. Yes, after comparing the effects of daily baths with different soaps, these doctors made this amazing statement. Actually, you're cleaner, safer from BO when you bathe daily with Lifebuoy than when you bathe with any other leading soap. It's Lifebuoy's purifying ingredient that makes the difference. And remember, this purifying ingredient actually makes Lifebuoy milder, safe even for a baby's tender skin. So, bathe daily with Lifebuoy. Now back to Big Town for the payoff in tonight's story of Lost and Found. As Steve Wilson and his companions face a murderous little gunsel known as Marty the Hoop.
Stay put, Wilson. I got nothing to lose by plugging a lot of you.
So you did kill Lucky Louie to get the $50,000 he won on Miss Winslow's bet?
Yeah. You named it, Wilson. And that 50 G's is going to take me a long ways from Big Town.
If you could just get out of this building, Marty.
You and who else is going to stop me?
Half a dozen homicide men armed with Tommy guns might persuade you.
Next you'll be telling me you phoned for him on your way over here. Look, Wilson, I've been trailing you ever since you left the Illustrated Press office, and you ain't been near no phone. You
forget, Marty. We came in a cab, and we had a driver.
Oh, yeah? Give a look.
Steve, he's got Harry's monkey wrench.
What did you do to Harry?
Relax. This guy's lucky. He's down in the garage in the back of his hack, taped up like a Christmas turkey.
Well, you seem to have it all arranged, Marty. We underestimated your ability.
You sure did, Wilson. Now back up and turn around.
Better listen to him, Steve. He's a jittery guy when he gets nervous.
Yes, I know. Definitely the nervous type.
Cut the guff. Back up, Wilson. Turn around.
You better see a doctor about that cough, Marty.
Yeah, quit stalling, I tell you. I ain't got all night. Now turn around, you.
Right, Marty. You don't have to get excited about it. I'll turn around, but first, listen to me.
Go on. Get back up there, you that silly. Get back.
Sorry, Marty. I've just been waiting for this coughing. Get that gun, Lorelei.
I got it, Steve. Careful, he's still got Myra's in his pocket.
Thanks, Lorelei. I almost forgot this one. All right, Marty. Stop struggling. You'll cough yourself into a shroud.
Very neat, Steve. Very neat. But how'd you know the guy had coughing fits?
Well, a couple of people tipped me off by calling him Marty the Hoop.
I didn't have anything to do with Louie's killing, Mr. Wilson. You know that. You know I was trying to help find the killer. You'll tell the police that, won't you?
I'm sorry, Miss Winslow. You'll have to tell that to the judge when you answer to a kidnapping charge.
But I haven't kidnapped anyone. I was only trying to get Mr. Rutter to help me get my money.
The name's Dick, sweetheart. Bend down. Take your nylons off my hands and feet. Maybe I'll put in a good word for you.
Just a minute, Miss Winslow. We mustn't disturb the evidence in the person of Mr. Rutter or the graphic.
Hey, look, Steve, you can't do this. I gotta call my office.
I rather thought you might want to do just that, Rutter. Laura?
Yes, Steve.
Phone Fletch on city desk. Give him the story and have him send Dusty Miller and his camera over for an exclusive close-up of Dick in that love seat.
With pleasure, Steve.
Hey, have a heart, Steve. You want to cost me my job, Slade, and I'll have my hide.
Don't worry, Rutter. We won't publish the picture in the Illustrated Press. I just wanted it for my scrapbook. Maybe I can get a laugh out of it.
All right, I guess you've earned it. But don't laugh yourself sick.
Yeah, we'll try to avoid that. Caroline.
Yes, Steve.
While you're on the phone, call Callahan of Homicide and tell him to drop by and pick up Marty the Hooper for the killing of Unlucky Louie.
So ended with the recovery of the stolen money and the subsequent arrest and conviction of the murderous Marty. Still another exciting adventure in the newspaper career of Steve Wilson, Lorelei, and the staff of the Big Town Illustrated Press. Now, before hearing about next week's story, friends, have you tried Lifebuoy Health Soap in the big new bath size? Bath size Lifebuoy is generous, luxurious. Gives you mountains of mild, refreshing lather, oceans of bath time enjoyment. Remember, Lifebuoy in your daily bath gets skin cleaner. Stops BO as no other leading soap can. Get new bath size Lifebuoy tomorrow. Next week, the makers of Lifebuoy bring you a hard-hitting story entitled Deadline at Dawn. Another exciting assignment in the newspaper career of fighting Steve Wilson of Big Town. Don't miss it. In tonight's dramatization, all names, times, and places are fictional. And any similarity to other names and places is purely coincidental. Big Town features Edward Pauly as Steve Wilson, Fran Carlin as Lorelei Kilborn, and was written and produced by Jerry McGill. Now, speaking for Lever Brothers Company, This is Hugh James bidding you good night until next Tuesday night. Same time, same station when you'll hear the news.